and welcome back. It is Thursday, and we are coming together again today and again tomorrow to encourage you and inspire you to take some time to really be intentional about how you want to show up in the life that you want to live in 2021. If 2020 taught us anything, it was a huge path of surrender into uncertainty. And I've been having a lot of conversations with women this week, women who are joining our Vision Quest and Desire Mapping workshop this weekend, women who are answering the call to invest in themselves and join the North Star Collective for 2021, women who are interested in going a step beyond and becoming coaches and healers and creating change in the world. And so I'm just really inviting you to think about what is holding you back right now, like what is feeling uncomfortable for you, because these are the conversations that I have daily, is guiding people through the fears, the blocks, and the beliefs that are standing in their way from where they are to where they want to be. And I invite you to consider, how do you want to feel? Like, how do you want to show up this year? How do you want to feel? What do you want your life to look like? Whether it's personally, professionally, in your health, in your relationships with loved ones, relationships with your body, relationships with your health, relationships with money. All of these things come up, and these relationships are an inner reflection of our internal landscaping and relationship. So if you're really ready to bust through some shadows, do a little shadow work, get a little vulnerable, go deep, heal emotionally, heal physically, because you're going to be guided in nutrition and energy, and also give yourself the opportunity to maybe heal wounds of rejection, abandonment, or unworthiness by coming together in a sacred circle of sisters. The North Star Collective is for you. We're starting next week. It's once a year. So your opportunity to join again is not until 2022. And I know that last year, through all of the challenges that we experienced together, we were very, very grateful to have each other. We just finished our final call on Tuesday night, and many of the sisters have formed very close relationships and partnerships and collaborations. And it's truly, it's for the person who's ready to get out of their own way, create change, stop playing small, stop hiding behind fears and beliefs. What happens is, when we get stuck in these things, sometimes they manifest in our physical body. This was me. I had multiple health crises until I finally decided to really own all of who I was, learn to nourish myself properly, learn to work through my emotional wounding, because we hold so many emotions in our body. And so you may be noticing a breakdown in relationships with your physical body, with your health, with money, with scarcity, with loved ones, in a marriage, or any of the above. You name it. If it's happening for you, it's an invitation for you to lean in, not avoid or go around, and really get clear on what's standing in the way of you creating and living the life that you want, because we are the creators of our life experience. So this week, what we've been doing is, I've shared with you that my word for this year is prosperity. I've offered you a prosperity prayer. Prosperity is an energy. It's an energy consciousness of living in your worthiness from a place of fulfillment. Like, your cup is full. You eat well. You move well. You are in healthy relationships with people. You have let go of toxic food, self-sabotaging behaviors, toxic relationships. Those are the things that can show up. So, I mean, this can show up in so many ways, right? Some of us choose to go to alcohol. Some of us choose to shop. Some of us choose to check out through social media and news and going on the phone. Some of us choose to eat sugar. When you heal your relationship to your own self-worth, you no longer have the desire to self-sabotage in these ways. And you can check the praise on my website. You can see the women that I worked with last year overcoming their self-sabotaging behaviors of playing small, or being addicted to sugar, or being in toxic relationships, or in a toxic job. All of the women created massive changes this past year that we worked together. So this week, what I've been inviting you to consider, and we're still in new moon energy, by the way. We had a new moon ceremony last night. If you're interested in joining one of those in the future, you just stay tuned on this Facebook page. So new moon energy is all about creating new intentions. So not only are we in a new year, but we're in the first new moon of the new year. So massive shifts happening for people who are willing to be in that energy. So on Monday we talked about what are we willing to let go of to create space for something new. Hey Emily, how are you, sweetheart? It's so awesome to see you here. Emily's in Georgia. She's amazing. Um, and she's another healer, yoga teacher, essential oils guru. So, new moon energy, first of the year, when we came together on Monday, we talked about what are we willing to let go of and leave in 2021. So, we're going to use that energy to transmute because what 2020 gives us, every transition gives us, every moon cycle, every breakup, is the opportunity to really invite us to consider what is it that I want to transmute this energy to? What do I want to heal? How do I want to feel? How do I want to show up? So, whatever was most uncomfortable for you in 2020 is your invitation. It is your invitation to go in. Doing well, speaking my language right now. Yes, sister, light language. Speaking light language codes here. And I know you get that. So, 2020, I'd love to hear like what's resonating for you right now, Emily, because I believe that we're all of these divine timings that we come together are no accident. So what is resonating with you right now? So on Monday we talked about letting go. On Tuesday we did presencing. Yesterday we talked about our intention, and today I'm going to invite you to consider what am I worthy of receiving in 2021, because this is the energy of prosperity. I shared with you prosperity is my word for 2021, and it's in consciousness. It's an energy field around you that allows you to receive and give from a place of being fulfilled. So as where abundance is a mindset and a state of being, it's like a kind of an invitation. Prosperity is living in the flow through the consciousness, through the energy field, from a place of knowing, not believing, not seeking, not desiring, but knowing. So prosperity, the energy of it looks like health and vitality, looks like love and connection, it looks like financial wealth and well-being. And it allows us to give. It allows us to feel generous and to give and to share knowledge, experiences, because we trust. The two steps to prosperity are devotion and trust. So devotion is being committed, devoted daily in your practice to source spirit, to God, to yourself, to your practice, to your family, and also to trust that every connection, as Emily is on here now, like this is a divine timing connection. She says, expanding my worthiness and letting go over the energies that have been holding me back. So that's exactly what we're talking about, Emily, is the idea that our fears and blocks, there's so much energy in that, right? We know because it's been holding us back for years and keeping us from doing the thing that we know we're here to do. Taking that energy and not letting it go because that's giving our power away, but transmuting that energy, like alchemizing that energy into the gift. Because if you have fears of abandonment or rejection or unworthiness or hopelessness, all of that energy that's been trapped in that and keeping you stuck has shown you what it is that you want to create, right? If you were a child who's has a wound of abandonment because maybe your parents got divorced and someone left you, then you know the value of being the person whose love language is probably quality time or physical touch, but you probably have a gift of presence. You're probably very deeply intuitive because you see, sense, and feel things that weren't available for you. So whatever your wound is, rejection, abandonment, worthiness, hopelessness, transforming that energy and transmuting that shadow into the gift is where the vulnerability is, and it's where the massive expansion is. Oh girl, healing the abandonment wound. Well, I might have intuitively hit on that one for you, sweetheart. Devotion and trust. My podcast this week, Emily, was prosperity, consciousness, and prayer, and the two steps to getting there are devotion and trust. So I'm going to get to what we're doing today, which is I'm going to take you through just a presencing and a visualization and a quick guided meditation. And I'm going to leave you with a journaling prompt to allow yourself to expand and go even deeper into this. So if you're not driving, I invite you to close your eyes. Allow yourself to settle into the present moment. So if this is your first time with me, you know that I will share with you that the more you are devoted to this practice, the easier it will become. If you're new to a stillness practice and you still have words and thoughts and all kinds of things in your head, just give yourself compassion and allow yourself space for curiosity to just keep up the practice with the intention to welcome something new. So allowing yourself to drop into the body through the breath, right? Every breath is a new beginning. So as we inhale, the belly expands and rises. The breath comes all the way up to the top of the crown. We hold at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the mouth, slowly exhale as you contract the breath back down through the chakras. Inhale again through the root chakra. Belly expands and rises, fully receiving on the inhale. And hold at the top. Open the mouth, exhale. Start to notice the expansion already through your breath. Another deep breath in, this time with intentions of receiving through the soles of your feet. All the way up to the crown. And hold at the top, bring the shoulders up, and then release them down. Maybe shaking the arms out a little bit. Close your lips. Settle into the space. Notice the energy of the space around you. Just becoming aware of temperatures, sensations, the energy that you're being held in. Just allowing yourself to surrender to the breath, surrender to your thoughts, your feelings, by witnessing, observing. Noticing, really becoming present at this moment, like what is happening in your presence around you in this moment. Just tapping in. So standing in your alignment and tapping into the energies around you, noticing, and then bringing that, harnessing that, bringing that focal point inward to your internal landscaping and just noticing. Starting with the quality of your breath. Are you still breathing in and out of your belly? Or are you breathing in and out of your chest? And allow yourself to come back to that full belly breath. Notice the quality of your thoughts in this moment. Is there spaciousness? Or is there your to-do list? Or is there just thoughts or judgments about this experience in this moment? And just allow yourself to witness and be present. I love the visualization of standing at the edge of the water on the beach, and every thought is a ripple on the ocean as you look out, and just you'll notice the endless ripple across the ocean. As every thought, it's just streaming, and we're just observing, no attachment, witnessing and observing. And then tapping down into your throat chakra, noticing the energy around your throat, speaking your truth, your self-expression. There is a invitation in the collective for deep healing around this as it relates to our sacral and the feminine and creativity right now. The colors orange and blue showing up everywhere. So just noticing, how does this feel for you right now? Does it feel constricted or open? And then breathing down into the heart. Noticing your heart center, your heartbeat. What's present in your heart? Maybe there's an emotion or a desire. I invite you to lean in, kind of just be curious. Take a deep breath. And just exhale again, washing over and witnessing the emotion that's coming through you, if any, at this time. Breathing into the belly, our area of strong will and confidence, our right to be here. And then breathing further down into your hips, your sacral. This is a very expansive energy right now. This is the feminine, the area of creativity. It's also the area of abundance and prosperity and intimacy. The depth of our connections in our life with our health, our body, our loved ones, our partner reflects the wealth and abundance of every area in our life. And this is the fountain of our worthiness. This is the energy. This is the spring that wells up. This is where it comes from. And then breathing into your root chakra, the sacral, your connection to the earth, and just allowing yourself to feel firmly grounded in the earth, supported by Mother Earth. Breathing a full body circular breath through the soles of your feet up to the crown, activating each chakra all the way up the spine. Exhale to let down, release, let go. Again, inhaling to receive. And exhale, settling into your truth, your presence in this moment. Asking yourself this question: what am I worthy of receiving this year? What am I worthy of receiving? What am I worthy of receiving? What do I know? What do I want to feel? Maybe it's health. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's a dream career. Maybe it's amazing clients. Maybe it's transformation. Maybe it's a new house. Maybe it is wealth, financial wealth. Maybe it's health wealth. What is it that you're worthy of receiving? Maybe it's support. Maybe it's a new mentor or coach. Maybe it's sisterhood. Maybe it's allowing yourself to receive the energies in your life. Support, being witnessed. Am I worthy of receiving? And how is it going to feel when I allow myself to receive? How will it feel? So tapping, this is where we anchor into the body. So going into the body, if you can imagine yourself, what it is that you know, your higher self knows you are worthy of receiving this year. So go to that vision for a moment, or go to that feeling. Some of us are auditory, some of us are sight, some of us are clairsentient, feeling. So just going to that vision or creating it. Sometimes it comes so quick we need to recreate it. How am I going to feel? How do I want to feel? And noticing it in the body. And taking a deep breath in, allowing yourself to receive that vision. If it's there for you, it is yours. With open hands and open arms. So remembering back on this week what you're willing to let go of, what you're wanting to step into. Now, what are you worthy of receiving? Because almost everything comes down to our internal belief system about our worthiness to have, to receive in our life, whether it's health or wealth or love. Those are the three big areas that I witness every time. And maybe you have something else, but what am I worthy of receiving? Taking a deep breath in, placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, allowing yourself to feel the full body experience. Bringing your hands to your heart to welcome gratitude for yourself, for this moment, for being here. Bringing your hands to your forehead for clarity of thought and intuition as you journal in this experience, to your mouth for kind and loving words to others and to yourself, and to your hearts for humble and compassionate hearts. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. So thank you for being here. I invite you to really journal about this today. And we're still in new moon energy, which means we have the support of the energy of the moon for creation as we tap into this sacral chakra and new beginning. And I'd love to hear what comes up for you. Have a wonderful day.